to my channel. If you're new, my name is Dani, and today we're gonna get ready together. We're gonna use some new products, some not so new. I'm gonna try and use mostly new products because my new product situation has been a little bit out of control. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We gotta talk about a lot of fun stuff today. I posted a vlog yesterday. Who knows when you'll see this video, but for me, I posted a vlog yesterday, and a lot of you guys were tripping out because for the first time in the 5 years that I've been on YouTube, there was a boy on my channel. Oh my God, you guys. We need to talk about that for a second. So I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Primer because I bought a new foundation from IT Cosmetics. I ordered it from Ulta, and okay, so you know, when you do little gimmicky things, I totally fall for it. And I don't fall for it like, oh, I totally believe it. I just like to see it for myself. So recently, IT Cosmetics launched this new foundation, and their whole thing is that it doesn't like crack or flake or separate or settle into the fine lines. It's like this super magical sorceress type product, right? And the way they did it is they smeared the foundation on a piece of latex and then they stretch it out, and the foundation doesn't crack or move or do anything. It just stretches with the latex, and I'm like, what is this sorcery? So we're gonna try it together today, right now, on camera. I'm a little nervous though because I only bought the shade medium, and y'all know that as tan as I am, I'm not usually a medium. I'm usually like a light medium, neutral to golden undertones, so we might be stretching it. And I do have to go out after this, so hopefully it doesn't make me look tan from here up. Before we do foundation, I am gonna go in with a corrector to figure out this panda situation here. And I've actually been using, where are you? I've actually been using, so I tried out the Peach Camouflage Concealer Corrector from Lancome. I don't know if I'm sold on it. I'm not one that really believes the whole orange concealer hype. I feel like it's a little bit too dramatic to actually hide the darkness. I just feel like it's just one more extra step of hiding that I need to do. But I've been trying it out, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's the powder that I'm using. Maybe it's the whatever. So we're doing some options. So I'm just gonna use it today so that you guys can see it on camera. So Lancome has a set of these, kind of like LA Girl, where they have the green one and the purple one and the peach one. And they're all correcting shades for redness and sallowness and stuff like that. So today I'm using the orange one. You guys, okay, so I have like 3 Simple Human mirrors. This is the newest one. It's the one that has the control on the side where you can control the brightness of the mirror. But the thing, do you see? It doesn't stay up. It goes and it sinks, and it drives me bananas because I'm so tall. I need it at the highest level. So I find myself having to hold the mirror while I do my makeup. See, it's like, did it really do anything except make me look orange now as opposed to like dark? Anyway, then I'm gonna go in with NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm in the shade Ginger right now because I'm tan. And I'm going to just apply that around my nose and on my chin because I noticed that I've had several breakouts on my chin in the last few months, but the blemish or the pigmentation isn't going away. And because I'm not a big fan of full coverage products, it doesn't really cover up the scarring or the blemish that I have. So I'm just taking that like extra step to cover it up. Okay, so this new foundation from IT Cosmetics is called Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. So the overall claims of this product is that it's a sunscreen, it's a full coverage moisturizer, so you could use it in place of a moisturizer, and then it also has anti-aging properties and 3D Skin Flex, which is that thing that I was telling you on the little demo that they're doing. Again, I got the shade medium, so pray for me. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit too dark, but we're just going to roll with it. It says that you only need 1 to 2 pumps. Now, I don't know if I'll need 1 to 2 pumps. What I am curious about is if it's gonna smell like pinol. Do you guys, oh yeah, I just need 2 pumps. That's a lot of product. That's 2 whole pumps right there. Do you guys remember, I don't know, a few years ago, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago on my channel, I did a review of the CC cream and I was like, it smells like pinole or pine salt. It really does. Like it has this like really strong like orangey pine scent to it. And I just figure it's because it's one of those products that's like formulated with like dermatologists and plastic surgeons and doctors and blah, blah, blah. And it has all these cool things that are gonna make you young and look forever amazing. So maybe, I don't know. The smell's a little weird, but it doesn't offend me. So let's give it a whiff. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like an orangey pine scent, I would say. Nothing too crazy. Damp Beauty Blender. Some of the product. Oh my God, you guys. What if it's too dark? How does it look? Maybe I am medium. My skin tone is a little deceiving. I still remember when I met Mallory. Mallory 1712, super, super, super sweet. She's here on YouTube, and when we met, she didn't believe me that we were the same skin tone until we went to the makeup show, and Estee Lauder was giving their Double Wear BB cream light coverage. There's this new Double Wear product that's like, it has like a little sponge tip applicator. It's really cute. And so they color matched us and we were the same color, and she's like, whoa, that's kind of weird. I'm like, I know, right? I just don't look as like complected as people think, or as you just, as it looks to the naked eye, maybe? I don't know. But after getting my iron treatments done, I feel like my skin tone did actually change because I don't mix my Urban Decay One and Done anymore. I used to mix the light, medium, and the medium. Now I just go in straight with the medium and it's my exact color. Yeah, so maybe this entire time I haven't been living my best life. So apparently, if you are like severely anemic, you are pale. And you're cold all the time. So I'm like, huh, well, I've always been cold all the time. I just thought it was because I'm so just freaking skinny. But maybe it's because of my anemia. This product's kind of cool, you guys, because it is full coverage, but it doesn't feel full coverage. I stopped using full coverage products for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted my skin flaws to show. Like I wanted people to see my freckles, I wanted people to see my moles, I wanted people to see my blemishes, maybe not these. So I just started using lighter coverage products, and also because they're so much more comfortable. Full coverage products, you feel like you're wearing full coverage products, and they're the worst. I hate that feeling. I hate feeling like I'm wearing something. It's not comfortable, it's not cool. And you can see it in pictures and in person, especially in person. Have you guys ever been like up close and personal talking to someone and you're like, got enough product on your face there? So I wanted to try this product because I have 3 really deep lines on my forehead, and a couple on this side of my face, and my marionette lines. And so I'll be wearing a product for maybe like 3 hours or more, and I'll already start getting that product sinking in. And if I try to blend it out with like the back of my finger, just blend it out just with my fingertip, right? So that it's not so sunken in and emphasizing my lines, it really just moves around my product. Most of the products that I use are friendly for retouching, but I hate to move around my product if I don't need to. So I'm like, huh, maybe this is a product that is the answer to my prayers, or at least something cool to have, you know, like a light feeling full coverage product. That's always nice. You guys, even if you're not a fan of full coverage products, or you don't need full coverage products, you should still be able to have your light, medium, and full coverage products on hand for when you do need it. If you're gonna go to a wedding, or if you're gonna do something fun or interesting or whatever. I wouldn't recommend this for a wedding if you're taking pictures, because it does have sunscreen, so you will for sure get some flashback. But you know what I'm saying. It's good to have options. You never know when you're gonna need them. I can't believe I'm medium. Look at that. That's the exact color. Well, I'm not gonna claim victory yet because it might oxidize and then I'll look totally Oompa Loompa status. So fingers crossed. Okay, for concealer, I'm gonna go in with NARS. Yeah, let's just do this. NARS Creamy Radiant in Custard. I guess I should buy ginger, right? I should probably purchase ginger so I have like my exact tone and then like a lighter shade. And I'm gonna put that on my under eye. I am noticing that this foundation doesn't have a matte finish, at least not on my skin. It might be because of my moisturizer. It might be because of the primer. I'll have to read the description on the website as to what finish it is, because I tried to read on the box and it doesn't say anything. Usually foundations say on the box like, oh, demi matte or satin finish or blah, blah, blah. I didn't see that anywhere on the box. So the only thing I do see is that it says hydrating. So it probably is not a matte finish foundation. The cool thing about this is it's also a physical sunscreen. So it doesn't have the chemical sunscreen, which is not as good for the skin, but it's gonna give you massive flashback if you're gonna take pictures with it. Okay, so now I'm blending out my concealer with the pointed edge of my Beauty Blender. Okay, for powder, we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna take my usual Laura Mercier Translucent Loose and my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to set specific areas of my face. For example, my under eyes, push the product in to kind of lock in the concealer so it doesn't move anymore. And then we're gonna go in with a new product that's gonna be in a haul video. The haul video is probably already up on my channel. I'll link it in the description box below. But again, this is another one of those products that I was like, I'm gonna need to see that for myself. So I bought it, and I'm gonna see how it works. And I'm really excited to try it because it's supposed to give you like a super beautiful, flawless HD finish. And I'm like, huh. I think it's called like a selfie powder or something. Okay, so I went ahead and did like the most important parts of my face. As far as I'm concerned, when I'm putting on powder, I don't care about anywhere else except this. I don't like my concealer to crease or get crunchy or weird or crunchy. What? Concealer gets crunchy? I don't want anything weird looking here. So I'll just use my products, the products that I'm used to that I know aren't gonna let me down. So this product is the Perfect Selfie HD Photo Finishing Powder from Wonder 2, I think. This is a product from the UK, and it says it's an easy way to filter flawless skin in real life. Formulated with high-resolution powder technology, this ultra-soft, bouncy powder magically transforms skin to become poreless and pixel perfect, the ultimate finish to your makeup in under 2 minutes without the use of a photo filter. Y'all know my camera is like 10 years old, so there is no filter usage around here. But let's see what this is. Look at the packaging. Kind of fancy looking, huh? Except when I smudge it with my dirty paws. Okay, so it's just a white powder. Maybe it kind of looks like the Makeup Forever one. It doesn't come with a sponge or anything, so I wonder if they recommend using a sponge or a powder brush. Apply all over face with sponge or brush after makeup application. If using a sponge, use in pressing motions. If using a brush, buff into skin. Is it making me look flawless, you guys? Is it making me look filtered or just really pale? Well, it does make me look kind of blurry, I think, right? Huh. You know what's not cooperating is my hair. Yeah, so it says to push it into the skin. It does make me look blurry. It just blurred out my forehead wrinkles. But I look so pale, oh my gosh. Oh no, is it like a trade-off? Or maybe because I look so pale, it's blurring out my forehead wrinkles. What do we think? Actually, it didn't make me look pale, I still match. Huh. When I look at myself in my direct reflection, I look blurry, like totally blurred, like I have a filter on my face. When I see myself there, I can't really tell because I'm too far away. How about over here? Huh. I mean, I don't think it's changing my life, but it's actually really good. I like that. I don't know how this would show up on like medium to deeper skin tones though. You should probably use a buffing brush, right? As opposed to a sponge, because a sponge I feel layers on a thicker layer of product. Huh, that's pretty cool. Not bad. All right, okay, now I'm gonna do my brows and I'm gonna use 2 new products. I'm gonna use a brow gel from Hourglass and I'm gonna use a brow pencil from The Balm. At least I'm gonna try. If the color doesn't match very well, then then we'll drop it and just use the ones that we use all the time. So the Balm just recently launched a new product called the Ferocious Brow Pencil with Spoolie. I'm using 2 different colors, blonde and light brown. They only have 3 shades. Blonde, light brown, and brown, or dark brown, or brunette. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a dark brown. And so what I thought I would do is kind of the same technique I do when I usually do my brows, and that's the darker shade on the bottom for the outline, and then fill in with the lighter shade. I am a little nervous because their blonde is an actual true blonde, so it might make me look a little, but I guess we'll find out. So light brown, I'm gonna go in and, actually let me bring you guys in a little closer. So we're gonna go in with light brown, and that's gonna be the outline. The tip is really fine. I mean, like super fine. And that's light brown. That's pretty dark for a light brown, I would say. So I can only imagine that the other one, the brunette or the dark brown, is great for people with black hair. Okay, so upon first impression, I love the size of the tip. Super, that was not what I was trying to say. The tip of the pencil is really nice. I like the color. I wish it was a little lighter brown. It's kind of creamy, so we'll see how that holds up. I don't know why I did that. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day. This is the shade Blonde, and I'm gonna use that to fill in the rest. I don't like the Spoolie, I can tell you that right away. There is nothing like the Anastasia Spoolie. I don't know if you guys saw me combing out my brows. This Spoolie is the best Spoolie of life. Like, I've had this pencil, this actual pencil, for like 2 years now. I know it's gross, but you can wash the Spoolie. Because this Spoolie is just the best Spoolie ever. Like, ever. This Spoolie hurts. It's just too rough, and it's not close together enough to actually blend out the product and like evenly disperse it. So go in with Blonde, and I think it's just called Blonde. Yeah, this one's just called Blonde. So we're gonna do the top part of the brow. Bring it towards the front. Do some upward strokes. Can you even see it? Oh, you can. Nice. All right. I thought it was going to be too blonde. When I swatched it yesterday, it looked perfect for like an actual blonde person, like blonde. It's really, really light, but I think it's just light enough. That's really cool. Good job, the Balm. Okay, now we'll do the other side. I do kind of like a top outline, especially if my brow pencil is really light. I'll do a top outline, and then I bring it down to the tail, and it kind of overlap the other shade. And then because this color is so significantly lighter, I don't have to worry too much about how heavy my strokes are. And then we're also going to blend it out with the Anastasia Spoolie. So yeah, that's really light. I like it. I like when a product is light enough where I could be a little bit of a beast and you're not gonna tell. You know what I mean? Because if you go with a really dark product and you're being really rough, it's like, wow, excessive much? So I'm brushing it out with my Anastasia Spoolie. Make sure you take it all the way from the bottom to the top so that you blend out that darker brown at the bottom. Same thing on this side, all the way from the bottom up to the top. What do we think? I feel like my brows are a little crooked today, but I'm just not even gonna try and fix that right now. Okay, so Hourglass launched additional products to their brow line, the Arch Brow line. And so they have the Arch Brow Pencil. They also added the Arch Brow Shaping Gel, and it comes in many different colors. So you can get the shaping gel that matches the Arch Brow Pencil. I'm just gonna go in with clear right now because my hair is like 72 different colors. By choice. And I don't want to cause any more confusion here. Is it weird that I'm not wearing earrings? I feel like something's missing from my face. Hey, stay where you are. Stop it. I'm about to send you back with my warranty, let me tell you. You guys, can we talk about that for a second? Holy, that's weird. Do you see that? There's like a short side and a long side. I'm pretty sure this is one of those products that should come with instructions for people like me. Do you guys read the instructions for your makeup products? I never did, and when they launched Benefit Curl Lash, what is it called? Benefit Roller Lash. When they launched Benefit Roller Lash, I was so confused, bewildered, a little, I guess confused is the right word. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should read the instructions. And I did. It turns out that that product has instructions that you need to do or follow. Directions that you need to follow. Sorry, ESL moment. So I feel like this is one of those products that probably has specific instructions. Is like a short side, a long side? Is it for like brushing? What's happening here? Okay, now we're gonna do eyes, and we're going to use the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. This is a palette that was created by Claudia, Anastasia's daughter, and she said that she utilized her mom's favorite shades. So you're gonna see a lot of repetition in shades from other palettes. These are some of my favorite shades. So I feel like me and Anastasia are kind of like this now. You have some repetition in here like Tempera, Orange Soda, Burnt Orange, Sienna, Cypress Umber, blah, 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 Rose Pink, I think. Oh no, was that Rose Champagne or Pink Champagne? Whatever. A lot of colors in here are repeats from other palettes, but this is kind of one of those palettes that you need in your life if you're a fan of these palettes. But I'm speaking out of turn because I haven't actually used it. So we're gonna use it together. You'll see my first impressions on camera, but most importantly, y'all wanna talk about why there was a boy on my channel and if he's Liam Neeson, which is so funny, you guys. Like, okay, first of all, I'm gonna go in with Tempera. That's the lightest shade in this palette. And like most Anastasia shadows, they're very soft. So you wanna use a light hand. AKA, I don't know how to do that. So you want to use a light hand, which I struggle with. Don't know how to do it. I'm not quite familiar. So actually, let's go back and do myself a favor and add some extra powder so that I don't mess up my entire face. Especially since we're using those two new face products, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing, right? Okay, so first of all, can guys and girls be friends? Like, is that possible for you guys? I guess this is one of those things where the opinion is going to be very divided. My brother, growing up, was very adamant about me having guy friends. He's always been very protective of me, and he's always thought that any guy that's in my life has an ulterior motive. He's like, there's no man that doesn't have like some secret like hope in the bottom of the deepest part of his soul that he wants to be with you, whether romantically, physically, but he has hope. That's why he's your friend. Other than that, he doesn't want to be your friend. That was his mentality. But my brother's also very, he's an intellect, like he's super smart, like he's kind of a genius, but he's also a little skeptical about things. Like he needs proof and evidence. And so with emotional things like that, he's very like, you know what I mean? Like he's a little dowdy. So I was always like, oh, come on, it's not that serious. Of course guys can be friends. And so all through high school, all my friends were guys. That's just what I've been used to. That's just what I feel comfortable with. And so a lot of times if you watch my weekend vlogs, I'm like, oh yeah, I went out to lunch with a friend. He did this. Oh, I went on a hike with a friend. He did that. And so it's like he. Like I just really can relate to guys. They're easy, you know? I have girlfriends. I love my girlfriends. We can talk about everything and they're so much fun. But guy friends are it's just as easy for me to be friends with guys, you know? Okay, then I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy blending brush and break my color switch apparently. And the color Burnt Orange or Orange Soda. I think I'm just gonna go in with Burnt Orange, save some time. I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange. And that's gonna be my transition shade. Okay, so for the first time ever, there's a boy on my channel, and it was just Justin. And so Justin is a friend that I met when I got stood up on a Bumble date. And so I went to Earl's. Earl's is this restaurant in I think it's in Plano. It's Dallas, basically. It's a suburb in Dallas. And so I got stood up, and I looked kind of cute, so I didn't want to go home. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit at the bar and have some fun, you know, make friends. I'm so gregarious. I could talk to a stranger. It's no big deal, right? So I ended up sitting at the bar, and Justin was there. So we connected. We became friends, whatever. Long story short, we became friends. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, we became friends. So when I was going to do my Warby Parker, he and I were actually going to have dinner. And I was like, hey, what if you come early? come over early and you help me pick out my new glasses. He's like, okay. He's so fair game. He's just one of those sweet guys that's just like super, super, super like game for anything. So he's like, yeah, for sure, let's do it. So he was in my vlog a few weeks ago and he helped me pick my Warby Parker frames, or rather, not necessarily pick them, but he had like a lot of valuable opinions in terms of the frames. And so naturally, if you guys watch my vlogs, now you're like, is he Liam Neeson? No, Liam Neeson got his nickname because he looks like Liam Neeson, which means he's significantly older than me, right? So he is not Liam Neeson, he is just Justin, my friend. The reason we're not talking about Liam Neeson is because we're not talking to Liam Neeson anymore. I don't think I updated that in my vlog, so surprise, we're not talking to Liam Neeson anymore. I just wanted to pump the brakes a little bit on that whole thing. One thing you guys might not know about me, or if you are friends and family, you know very well, is I don't like to feel pressure. And just pressure like to make a decision or pressure to do something. Pressure in the sense of being told what to do almost. So when I feel like I'm being pressured to make a choice or force something, I go in the complete opposite direction. This is Sienna. Did I tell you guys that? I don't think I did. So Sienna on a smaller blending brush, and I'm just popping that into the crease. Yeah, so when I feel pressure to do something, I go in the total opposite direction. And so I'm in a place right now, and I told you guys this in a weekend vlog. I'm in a place right now where I'm enjoying hanging out with my friends so much. You know, I'm enjoying spending time with my mommy friends and doing fun stuff with our kids. I'm enjoying so much exploring different avenues for my YouTube channel, like cooking videos. I'm in a good place. And so the whole relationship, like romantic relationship aspect of my life is very important to me because I'm a very connected human. Like I like to hold hands. I like hugs. I'm just a touchy-feely person. Like my poor kids run away from me when they see me. It's one of my love languages. In fact, I score the highest on physical touch and words of affirmation. I'm kind of a needy human. So of course, love and romance and all of that is important to me, but I've just gotten to the point where it's not the end all be all. It's not validating me. It's not making me feel any better or any worse. So if a friend of mine invites me out to lunch and I know I'm gonna have a good time, it feels a lot more fun or like a better idea than having the pressure of a first date or having the pressure of what are we? We need to make this happen. Like we need to define this. What's going on? And I'm like, I don't know you that well, pump the brakes mode. Let's be 100% honest since we're talking about this. I'm impulsive. I've made all of my choices in a hurry. The idea to do a YouTube channel, I came up with it on a Thursday and my first video was up on a Friday. You know, so I'm impulsive with a lot of my choices. Sometimes I'm rash. So I don't want to make that mistake again. You know, I want to take my time, I want to get to know someone, and I want to do it on my time, my pace. I don't want to feel pressure. And I especially don't like to feel pressure when I communicate to someone, hey, by the way, I'm feeling pressure, pump the brakes, or I'm gonna bail, and they don't listen, then I'm like, oh, I'm out for sure. Deuces. Now I'm gonna go in with Sultry. That's this color right here. Look at how pretty that is. I think that's a little dramatic for a Sunday, you guys, but it's already on my finger. What am I gonna do? Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, so intense fallout, and it's not as dramatic on the transfer as I thought it would be. It's beautiful, it's very delicate, but it's not as like metallic as I thought it was gonna look on the eyelid. Anyway, so to answer your question, no, Justin is not Liam Neeson. 2, where's Liam Neeson? I don't know what to tell you. And 3, if you're getting to know me a little bit better, you'll know that I don't like timelines and I don't like being told what to do or what to wear or how to speak. I'm very hard on myself already when it comes down to criticizing myself you know, and judging myself, that when I get criticism from someone else that I don't necessarily consider family or a really good friend, I don't take it very well. So yeah, that's kind of the update on that. Probably not what you guys were expecting to hear, but since we did open the floor to the conversation of can men and women be friends, I would love to know what you guys think on the subject, because my mom is a firm believer that you can. She doesn't have friends. Like, my dad is her only friend. They're that couple that they're each other's everything, so they don't really have their own friends. But like, my brother is like, no, men and women can't be friends. Guys always have an ulterior motive. But my mom's like, well, I had friends. All my friends were guys growing up. That's just how I was. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of like my mom, I guess. But I don't know. You know, I have other friends that think it's like a case-by-case basis, and I think that's kind of like my best friend Sam. She's like, are you sure he's just your friend? Or, you know, when I'm talking about someone, are you sure he's just your friend? Like, it doesn't sound like that, you know, and they're a little bit more case-by-case basis. So I want to know what you guys think. Can men and women just be friends? And my friend James M. Sama actually talked about this, I think in a blog post that he did, and he was like, nope, there's no way, and he's like a relationship expert, so I'm like, crap, have I been wrong this entire time? But I guess it might also be one of those things that is a case-by-case basis. I'm gonna go back in with burnt orange because I feel like my crease is a little intense right now, so I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit more. I have another, I don't want to say colleague, and I also don't want to say friend, but I know this other guy that's also a relationship expert, and he also says that men and women can't be friends. So I'm like, okay, two male relationship experts that are both single, by the way, say that men and women can't be friends. So one of them is a therapist, like a psychologist. James is not, I believe. I don't know, actually, if he is or not. I don't think he is. He's an author, published author, but anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, except that 3 guys in my life have said that men and women can't be friends, and they're all men. So maybe they're onto something. This is like my Oprah aha moment. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of rose pink on my finger, on my mean finger, and I'm going to apply that to where you could see me applying it to. That's pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna dust off the excess powder, and I have to be really careful because there's a lot of it here, and I don't want it to mess up my face. I still don't know how sticky this foundation is. You know how some foundations, no matter how much you set them, they're still a little sticky or damp, so they hold on to more product than you'd like. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a flat shader brush. Where are you? Here we go. This is the Sigma E55, just anything that looks like this. And the color Burnt Orange. And I'm gonna apply that to the lower lash line. This is gonna be our first color, so it's okay if it's a little sloppy. Same on the other side. My lips are looking a little dry, so I've actually been wanting to try this product. This is the Cashmere Lip Pot from Emile Cordon. How fancy is this? Like, is this liquid gold or a lip balm? This is actually one of those products that's not just a lip balm, but you could also use it, you know, on cracked skin. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it smells good too. This is in the white coconut cake variety. I may or may not have a second option in case I didn't like this one. What is it? I think it's rose. How luxe is that? That's so cute. I would carry this in my purse just because it looks adorable. It's kind of heavy though. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with a brown eyeliner, and we're gonna do that on the top and bottom, tight line and waterline, but I'm gonna do the bottom first, do mascara, and then go in and do the top. It's kind of like a step that I like to take a break in between, just to be kind and gentle on my eyes, but also to get really in there with the mascara and see any spots that I missed, and then fill it in with the eyeliner. So for now, I'm just gonna run that on the lower lash line and bring it down a little bit so that we can smudge it with some eyeshadow. kind of super, super digging this lip balm. It's like a lip gloss, but in lip balm form. Is that even a thing? Like, is that an oxymoron? It sure feels like one, but yeah, it's a lip balm that looks like a gloss, but it's not sticky like a gloss. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Rustic. Same brush. Smudge out that eyeliner that we kind of put on the waterline, sort of, very sloppily. A little bit. Now the other side. Rustic is just like a milk chocolate brown. Now we're gonna do mascara, and we're gonna start off with the Juice Beauty Phyto Pigments Ultra Natural Mascara. If this doesn't work for us, I have some backups over here, like some other options of new mascaras that I've never tried. It's in the shade Black. I hear a lot of good things about it, and it is a healthy brand. It's a green brand, so I'm like, all right, this seems like a good first option, right? So let's go ahead and start. This is a natural bristle wand. It's not a silicone wand. It's not doing much for my lashes. Ow, I just poked my eye. Great. Yeah, okay, this is not gonna work. We don't like it already. Let's move on. Our backup is the Super Fanned Out Mascara from Smashbox, and this is the False Lash Look. This is a silicone wand. I wonder how many times we're gonna do this today, you guys. Oh, actually. Wow, look at that. Kind of like this one. Okay. This one's been good. It's almost like a gel-like formula. Not too wet, not too dry. The brush gives you complete control. They're not very deep bristles, so if you like to really comb out your lashes, it's not going to do that. So I feel like this is going to be one of those that just gives you a lot of really great volume. So after we're done, my lashes might look a little stumpy, but they're going to be very voluminous. So we'll see. So far, so good. How do you think? That's crazy, huh? Can you see? I don't even know how to show you guys. It's kind of nice. Look at that. Look at the difference between one eye and the other. Super cool. All right, let's move on to the other eye. Not bad. Kind of like it. I always feel a little weird when I'm using mascara tubes that are metal like this. Like, it just feels way too luxe for a product that you're gonna throw away in 2 or 3 months, you know what I mean? Like the Better Than Sex mascara, that packaging is so heavy and fancy looking. I actually stopped using it when I discovered the It Cosmetics Superhero, and that one has plastic packaging. But I was like, yeah, man. Whenever there's a mascara with metal packaging, I'm like, this is super fancy. Feels like it's just a lot more expensive, even though it's probably the same price. Well, we have good news, and we have not so good news. The good news is it's definitely voluminous. The bad news is you can go from 0 to Spider-Man in 2 coats. So if you are not a fan of spidery lashes, I would say you are going to absolutely hate this mascara. It's extremely voluminous, but like spidery voluminous. Like, it's gonna give you, I like my lashes like this. I like this look. You guys, I've told you this a million times. I love spidery lashes, but it dries really fast. So if you get nervous with mascara application, or you're one of those girls that really takes your time, like brushing out your lashes, you're gonna get so much buildup of mascara that your lashes are gonna look like fat spider legs, not just spider legs. Like, they're gonna be super, super chubby. So it dries really fast. Now, this is a genius mascara for those of you that already have long lashes. So 1 or 2 coats will give you amazing lashes. If you don't have long lashes like me, you probably want to go in with a lengthening mascara. A mascara that has a very specific wand and a really watery formula, so you can darken your lashes and extend them, and then you can go in with 1, maybe 2 layers of this on top as just added volume. But aside from that, by itself, with 2 coats, it's pretty pretty dramatic. I also put it on my lower lashes. This is one coat. One coat. You could see how like dark and chunky it is already. I like it. You might not. Now we're gonna move on to face, and I have a couple of products from NARS. These actually arrived at my P.O. box, and I was like, I didn't even know that NARS knew who I was. So that was kind of exciting. Let's see what this looks like. I think they're cheek palettes. I should probably read the packaging, right? Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's beautiful. Let me see what the other one looks like. I can't possibly use all this product. Ooh, this one is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna use this one, but we still need a bronzer shade. What are these? These are cheek palettes too. So then what are these? Cheek palettes? Cheek palettes. They're all cheek palettes. They're like big cheek palettes and baby cheek palettes. All right. So I guess we can't make a choice yet, right? Until we see the big one and the little. Ooh, that's what this is. These are highlighter palettes. Ooh, what about this one? This one might be too dark, right? If that's the light one, maybe this is the dark one. Oh, be still my heart. Wow. That's so lovely. Wow, NARS, check you out. So I'm gonna let my mascara hang for a little bit before I go in with dark liner at the base of my lashes. And then I'm gonna go in with Oscar, Take Home the Bronze. I think they might have changed the name of this, or it's sold out. I can't find it on the website for some reason, but they do sell the balm products at Kohl's. If you guys are a Kohl's shopper, I am. They have this brand there. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Angled Cheek Contour Brush. Never used it, kind of excited, a little nervous because you guys know I'll try new products all day long. New brushes, that makes me nervous. So let's try. I heard Laura Mercier has good brushes, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a whirl. But y'all know I've been using the same brushes forever. Ooh, I don't like it. I'm too low and it's kind of affecting my positioning. I'm not that, see what I mean? Like, it's still hard for me to control an angled brush as opposed to like a little round dome brush. I have a really hard time calculating where I want to deposit the product. So right now it's too high from what I'm used to or what I like. And it's hard to tell the placement because it's an angled brush. So you get to watch me struggle. So that'll be interesting for you guys. So neither of my sides match. This one's really low, this one's really high. I'm getting a little annoyed. Let me find my tried and true Real Techniques brush. See if we can fix this. Oh man. Okay, that's not so bad. I was able to fix it. Not too bad. And because we don't learn our lesson, we're gonna try a different Laura Mercier brush. This is the Cheek Color brush. And I'm going to use, are there names on here? Buzzed. I'm gonna use Buzzed. That's that color right there. It's like a peach, I would say, on this brush. Oh no. Laura Mercier says this is the blush brush. You guys, kind of loving this brush. Just saying. Oh, that's nice. If you guys are like blush fanatics like me, where you put on way too much, this dumbs it down for you. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look, watch. You like deposit it and then like blend it. Deposit, blend. It's so good. Oh my gosh, look at that. In love. I wasn't holding my breath. Let me be quite honest with you guys. I was not holding my breath after that angled brush. Kind of loving the blush, kind of loving the brush. Say that 10 times really fast. What do we think? What do we think? It's kind of nice, kind of nice. Woohoo, so happy. Okay, now we're gonna do highlighter. And for highlighter, we're gonna use the Rev Salé cheek palette. And we're gonna use the color in the middle, number 2. You see that? Oh, it's so pretty. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm gonna put some on my nose because priority number 1. the formula of this is like the eyeshadows. Do you remember those eyeshadows that you could use wet or dry and that people weren't really liking because they said they were kind of hard, like actually hard? So you kind of really got to get in there and get some of the product. But the highlighter is so delicious. It's not glittery, it's just glowy, super glowy. Look at that. Love it. Loving the highlighter, loving the blush. We're doing well right now. Now I need to do my tight line with that same brown pencil. This is in the shade Brood from Smashbox. It's basically the only brown eyeliner that I've been using in the last like year or two. I really love the color of the brown, but I also love how buttery it is. So it's very easy to get like on the tight line or the waterline. I have been noticing though that lately I've been a little bit sensitive to having anything around my eyes and they're starting to get watery. But what I think it might be, because I'm like, okay, well, it's because I wear heavy eye makeup, but I have watery eyes even when I'm not wearing eye makeup. So I think I may have started to develop a little bit of sensitivity to Texas allergens. Everyone in Texas is allergic. Everyone suffers from allergies. And I moved here from San Diego and I was like, why does everyone always look sick? And why is Zyrtec and Allegra always on sale? Or that thing that you shoot in your nose, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, why is that stuff always on sale? And like drugstores actually have allergy sales. Like allergies are here, all of our allergy products are on sale, you know? And I'm like, this is so weird. And so I just didn't realize that it's just Texas is a high allergy place, right? So maybe in my old age, when everything is breaking down, I've also developed some allergies or sensitivity to allergens here in Texas. Or maybe I should just stop putting so much damn eyeliner in my eyeballs. Okay, so that's it. Now we just gotta do lips and we're done, y'all. We're gonna use my beauty blender. Go in there, mattify those lips. I have to say that Wonder Powder, I still don't know if I like it because my face looks blurry, but my foundation and stuff is settling into all my fine lines. So I'm not sure I believe that hype on the IT foundation, IT Cosmetics foundation. So these are all my new lip products. I have like a little stash. What you guys can't see behind the camera is the mess that I have over here. So I have everything divided in little things like this. And one is like complexion products, eyeshadow palettes, eye stuff like eyeliners, mascaras. That's why I was like, I have 3 mascaras. It totally made me sound like a douche canoe, didn't it? This is my lip one. So I thought I would jump in here and figure something out for my lips. My eyes are like a warm, toasty sienna. So maybe this one? Maybe we could try this. Or how about this? Clever? What color is that? How does that look? Actually, that might work. This is a lipstick from Butter London. It's in the shade Clever. But I wanted to do something a little glossy. This is something from NARS called Under Arrest. How about that? Should we do that? It's kind of orangey though, isn't it? Let's try it. Whatever. Let's just do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see how this looks. If it's ugly, we'll remove it and start all over. What do we think? It's kind of ugly, isn't it? Is it ugly? I can't decide if I love it or hate it. I think I might hate it. I don't know. I think it's growing on me. Maybe it is growing on me. All right. All right, guys. So what do we think? Do we hate it or do we love it? I kind of hate it and love it. I think I love the makeup, but I don't think it looks good with a gray shirt. I think that's where I might be getting thrown off. You know, it's like a cool shirt, like cool toned shirt, and then like warm makeup, it might be clashing a little bit. Because if you notice, like with the gold jewelry, it looks really pretty, but then you look down here and you're like, kind of clashes a little bit. But I kind of like this combo. So this product from NARS, I don't know what formula this is. All I know is it's called Under Arrest. It applies like a liquid lipstick, but it's not a liquid lipstick. It feels like a balmy gloss. I don't know, I'm very torn. I'll have to list it in the description box below, like let you know what it is. But I used one like this in a previous video. It was like a pink shade, and it's not, and it never dries down. So it's not a long wearing like matte lip color, and it's not matte, you can tell. Anyway, so let's recap. This lip balm from Emile Cordon, you need it. These highlighter palettes are exclusive to Nordstrom. So if you were like, oh my gosh, I need the Couture du Soleil or the Rêve Salé. Sorry, my French is not very good. These are exclusive to Nordstrom. If you liked my blush palette or my cheek palette, these are exclusive to Ulta. That's what I used today, is this one here. Kind of loving it. It's a little pink toned, so it's probably not the best. I could have gone maybe with like a peacher one like this one down here, but kind of digging it. So these are exclusive to Ulta. Love that. I'm always a little biased with cheek palettes because I'll always find like a favorite within the palette, and I won't really use all the products. And if a product is gonna be this big, I'm like, I'm gonna forget to use it. Soft Glam palette, y'all know how I feel about that. Love it. And the mascara is only good if you're down for that spidery lash life. If you're down for that, you're gonna love that mascara. Anyway, I think that's it, you guys. Don't forget to leave us your 2 cents of wisdom in the comment section below. Can guys and girls really be friends? I feel like this is like a Jenny Jones show. If you don't know what Jenny Jones is or who Jenny Jones is, we can't be friends. Or it probably means you're very young. But she was kind of awesome. Do you guys remember when she would do that like silk screen in the door and then they would walk out and like it was like a makeover? That was my favorite type of Jenny Jones show. Let's just throw that out there. Are we soul sisters now? Or were you like a Jenny Jones fan? All right, guys, just leave us your wisdom in the comment section below. All the products that I use will be listed in the description box below. And I think that's it. Y'all know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.